What is up, y'all? I'm back. I know I look ratchet as hell right now, but I don't care. This is my channel. Now, I'm recording on my tablet because, hey, why not? It's a new tablet. Might as well have some fun with it. Now, if you all are familiar with the YouTuber Riyah Riyah, Riyah Riyah, she lives in Newark, New Jersey. Her name is Mariah Dort. She has three beautiful, beautiful, beautiful children. Like, they are so beautiful. She's on number 4 now as we speak. She's having a little girl, which shout out to you, girl. Hope you have a safe delivery. Like, you are an awesome, awesome YouTuber. Like, she does story times that are very funny and sometimes very serious. She does funny story times, sad story times, vlogs, beauty, all that stuff. Like, she's an awesome, awesome YouTuber. I love her content. She be having me laughing all day, every time I watch her channel. But for what I'm about to say, this is 100% just my opinion. This is not factual. This is just my opinion. But sometimes I feel like some of her story times are exaggerated. More specifically, that story time she had put up on her channel about that Sephora story time, like where she had said in the end, like how she had messed Sephora up and stuff, how she had swept all the products on the ground and stuff like that once the guy had pissed her off calling her a bitch. Like, in my honest opinion, I feel like that's kind of exaggerated because, or made up or anything like that, because hey, this is just my opinion. I don't know. I wasn't there. But this just kind of sounds exaggerated if you ask me. Like, was that really called for? Like, you could have simply just left, like, or and never returned back to that Sephora location. Like, you didn't necessarily have to do all that. But the story, if you watched it, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to link it down below. But in my opinion, like, I feel like in this story, both characters are in the wrong. On one hand, you have the boy, which, well, not the boy, the guy, which she had said his name was Mark, which is not his real name. I'm just going to say his name is Mark. Like, she said his name was Mark, which is not his real name, but I just want to say Mark was in the wrong because he did insult her. Like, he had came up to her, like, when she had came to the Sephora and stuff like that, and she was buying something, and he was like, oh, I don't like this on dark-skinned girls. Like, really? Like, why would you just come out and just say something like that? For those of you that are watching this, if you ever worked in customer service before, the number one rule is to never, ever, ever, ever insult the customer. Like, even though you may beg to differ about something, like, keep your opinions to yourself. It's just like that golden rule. It's just like that golden rule we were taught as a kid. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I feel like in that case, that guy just simply just shouldn't have just shut his mouth and just kept it moving. Like, you didn't have to say that. Or if you do have an opinion, like, choose your words wisely and find a nice way to say it. Like, don't just pop off at the mouth. If y'all familiar with the 1990 sitcom Martin, on season 2 called Control, the episode was called Control, Gina had went to work into Gina, which is Tisha Campbell's character. She had worked in Shanae's salon and stuff like that, and she was about to shampoo Shanae's friend Laquita, in which Gina had asked Laquita what she wanted to get done that day, and Laquita had said she wanted a bomb weave with some burgundy finger waves and some glitter. And Gina kind of sort of insulted her, which I really don't think she meant anything by it. She had said, are you sure that's what you want? And then Laquita was like, are you saying I won't look good? And Gina was like, oh, no, I'm not saying that. It's just, burgundy finger waves. And then she started laughing. And then Shaquita had got offended. And then she had walked out and went to Juanita's bumper curl. But it's just like this, like, even though sometimes you don't mean anything by what you say, still choose your words wisely, because you never know how someone's going to take it, because everybody's different. And in that case, I feel like that guy just shouldn't just shut his mouth completely. Like, there are some things you don't say, especially if it's a racist comment. Like, you best keep that to yourself, or you're liable to get your ass beat or cussed out. I'm just saying. And also, she had brought up the fact how the guy had invaded her personal space, in which she had went back to that Sephora to get some Kat Von D stuff. Or, no, I think that was towards the end. I think that was towards the end. She had went back to, you know, shop for some products and stuff like that. And then she had said the guy had came up to her and had started reaching to her basket and started putting back stuff, in which she had got mad at him and told him, like, can you please stop taking stuff out of my basket? Which she didn't say it how I'm saying it, but she had cussed him out. Like, she had said, can you please stop taking stuff out of my basket and stuff like that, in which she had went to the manager. And she had went to the manager and had told on him, like she basically had said, like, please, you need to do something about him because he invaded my personal space. And on one occasion, he had offended me when he had said this and that. And then the manager had basically had talked to him and had said, oh, no, we do not tolerate this at all. I will see about this immediately. And then she had called him to the back, and then she had talked to him. And Riyah had said he had came out, but he didn't apologize to her or anything. He just walked right past her and stuff like that. She had said, the manager had said that she had sent him home or something like that. But yeah, it's just like this, like, dude, like, with customer service, you never insult the customer. That was my phone. You never insult the customer, and let alone, like, invading someone's personal space. You don't do that. Like, if they're buying some products that you feel like don't really fit them, or you feel like they shouldn't be buying, like I said, find a nice way to tell them, or just simply just keep your mouth shut. You just don't be reaching to someone's basket, just putting their products back. Because honestly, if that was me, I want to cuss his ass out too. I'd be like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, why is you reaching into my basket, taking out my stuff? Like, you don't do that. So that's why I say both are in the wrong. He was wrong for being an asshole, and she was wrong for, you know, just knocking the stuff off the display and off the shelves and stuff like that. Like, both were in the wrong. But more so, I feel like she was in the wrong, because it's just like this. There are ignorant people out there. Just let ignorant people be ignorant. It's just like when you entertain a clown, you become part of the circus. And in that case, you became a part of the circus, honey. Like, you didn't necessarily have to go to that extreme. Like, you could have just simply just walked out and just, you know, left the suffocation alone completely. Like, you didn't have to do that. Like, that's just my opinion on the whole thing. Like, there's an adult way to handle things, and there's a not so adult way to handle things, in which, if that happened, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't there. But if it happened, like, honey, you were 100% in the wrong. Like, you shouldn't have just simply just left that suffocation alone and just never returned. Because no matter what anyone says to you or does to you, like, you shouldn't let it get to you to that point to where you just basically just snap like that extreme. So yeah, that basically concludes this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to link all my social media accounts in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. Also, don't forget to turn that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. Peace.